Today's question comes from New York. The question is, I've been in business for over 14 years with my domain and see much newer domains passing me. Any algorithms to protect older domains or sites in business from newer sites with more spam? So I'm actually going to answer a slightly different question. Leave off the more spam. We're always trying to prevent the spam from ranking. So let's talk about older domains versus newer domains. It's kind of interesting because usually we see the question phrased another way. People are like, I have a brand new domain and I'm having a hard time competing against the old domain. So it's kind of interesting to have this question coming from the old domain and saying, well, why is the new site passing me? The advice that I'd give to you as the owner of a site that's been around for 14 years is to take a fresh look at your site. A lot of the times if you land on your site and you say land on a random website from a search result, even if they've been in business for 15 years, 14 years, sometimes they haven't updated their template or their page layout or anything in years and years and years, and it looks like, frankly, a sort of a stale, sort of an older site. And that's the sort of thing where users might not be as happy about that. And so if you do run an older site or a very well-established site, I wouldn't just coast on your laurels. I wouldn't just say, well, I'm number one for now and everything is great, because newer sites, more agile sites, more hungry sites, more sites that have a better user experience, they can grow and they can eclipse you if you don't continue to adapt and evolve and move with the times. So I wouldn't say just because you are a domain that's well established or has been around for a long time, you will automatically keep ranking. We've seen plenty of newer domains and businesses bypass older domains. And so the one thing I would urge politely well-established sites or older domains is to not just coast forever. Take a fresh look at your layout. Are you still providing the best user experience? If something is not as fresh as some of the experiences that you get from some of these newer websites that can have fantastic design, then eventually people might prefer that user experience and end up migrating and leaving you behind. So that's just a little bit of advice. We talk a lot about how small sites can continue to move more quickly and how they can grow over time, but it's nice to get a question about, okay, if you are a domain that's been around for a while, what can you do to try to make sure that you continue to rank well?